Hi, I'm Courtney from Bird in Hand Coaching, and I'd love to tell you a little bit about my upcoming e-course called UPLEVEL, which I've co-created with Ashley Donovan. First off, I'd love to tell you about my motivation for designing it, and second off, I want to help you figure out if it's a good fit for you. So in terms of motivation, these are things I believe very much to be true. Number one, we live under enormous amounts of psychological pressure. Time constraints, work demands, technology coming in from every direction. Second of all, I think that in this moment, a lot of people can really relate to a sense of status anxiety, especially through social media. We can compare ourselves really endlessly to other people, to their accomplishments, to the life they seem to be living. And not only can this make us feel, sort of not good about ourselves, but it can also create a disconnect between our own inner voice, our inner authentic life. And third, we live in a time that's really pretty superficial. And so there's not a lot of opportunities for talking about the inner life or even really acknowledging that there is an inner journey. So if you can relate to any of those things, I hope first off that you can have some compassion for yourself and acknowledge that because of all of these pressures, it might not be as easy as you wish it was to be living the life that feels most authentically yours. But even as you give yourself compassion, also really claim a sense of agency and know that there is community and resources available to help you navigate the shift forward and to really live into the life that feels most authentically yours and the gifts that you most authentically have to share, which I know we need. So let me tell you about UPLEVEL. First off, there are 4 audio lessons on a range of topics, and I think of these as sort of golden threads. Each one of them is just this vital pathway that can pull you forward through a big soul transition and into a more fuller expression of your life. The first is meditation. If you've had problems with meditation in the past, if you're one of those people that get recurrent thoughts that drive you crazy, please know that that's okay, and that I can show you some tools for stepping over those last few hurdles to really claim this practice as a way to detox your nervous system. Second off, Ashley is going to be teaching about emotions and really how to ground our emotions and process and digest them, as well as learning from them, but in a way that doesn't keep us feeling kind of batted about by strong emotions. Also, I'm going to be teaching about the Enneagram, which is my all-time favorite tool. It's a map of the human experience, and it is the most incisive instrument for getting clarity about your core motivations, for managing your inner critic, and also for tuning into the 3 centers of intelligence that we all have within: our mind, our heart, and our gut and body intelligence. And then lastly, Ashley is going to be really sharing from her coaching background, which is in nutrition and body and wellness, and bringing some valuable tips in terms of foods and detox and how to make some fresh recipes, but also the really vital point, which is love as our primary food and ways that we can nourish ourselves outside of the kitchen. So I hope those sound really exciting to you. We are really excited to offer them, along with 2 Q&A live coaching calls in which you can ask your particular questions and get live coaching feedback from both of us. So if you feel like you have outgrown the old way of being you, and your friends and family maybe don't get you, or you're kind of outgrowing your job, this might be a good course for you to invest in. Likewise, if you have just gone through a big shift, maybe you have just had a baby, or you've just gotten engaged or divorced, or something related to your career, this might also be a great time to invest in UPLEVEL and to really find some resources and conscious community. And then lastly, maybe life is pretty good, but you still feel a little bit alone in it, or just would benefit from some fresh inspiration. If that is the case, then this could be a great course for you to connect to these resources, and again, through the private Facebook group, to a network of like-minded people who are navigating this territory together. The course the course begins on March 28th, and our registration opens on February 14th, which is Valentine's Day. So I hope to see you in the course, and please contact me with any questions. Thank you.